do the opposite. What you do on one side, you do to the other. Do the opposite. What you do on one side, you do to the other.
That is how you will solve these one-step equations.
There's 4 types of problems when solving one-step equations. Number 1, there's addition. Number 2, there's subtraction. Number 3, there's multiplication. And number 4, there's division. So, once again, do the opposite, and what you do on one side, you do to the other. Let's apply that to the addition problem. If you have x plus 3 equals 4, we simply do the opposite of plus 3, which is minus 3. What you do on one side, you do to the other. These 3's cancel out, so you get the variable by itself. Remember, the name of the game is always to get the variable by itself. On this side, 4 minus 3 equals 1. Now we have a subtraction problem. You do the opposite, which is addition. If you have x minus 2, you simply plus 2. That cancels that out, and what you do on one side, you do to the other. So on this side, you're left with just the x, and on this side, you are left with 10. Now over here, we have 3x equals 6. When you have a number next to a variable, that means multiplication. That 3 and that variable x are getting multiplied to each other, even though there's no sign in between them. So in order to solve this, you do the opposite, which is division. So to divide 3 on this side, you draw a line and you write the 3. This fraction type thing that you see, that means division. These 3's cancel out, and you're left with the variable on this side. You got to do that to this side as well. So your answer that you get is x equals 2. Now, lastly, we have x divided by 2 equals 10. In order to solve this, you do the opposite. So the opposite of division is multiplication. So let's multiply this little dot thing. That means multiply this side by 2. What you do on one side, you do to the other. So on this side, the 2's cancel out, and you get the variable by itself. And over here, you get 20.